to the world. Welcome to the QOD podcast, the only place where you can kick it with me, the HBIC.
And GorgAshMarie, as we sit back and talk about everything from hot topics
to sexual.
We are two independent bad bitches who are here to not only uplift people,
but wake them the fuck up.
We are here to support and inspire.
But don't get it twisted, because we are fully here to spill the tea, give our opinions, and shake the motherfucking table. With that being said, we say we're coming dos, but we ain't twins. Fuck a sweet life. We the queens.
Yes.
First of all, we need to motherfucking capture that and just have that shit on repeat.
That's
like
true.
Just that'll be sick and real pussy. How y'all doing on this lovely Sunday? Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes.
How you feeling, Miss Ashley? Let the girls know how you doing. How's been your week? Your weekend?
You know, I'm feeling good. I feel like my week been going by really, really fast. Time has really sped up.
Speeding.
And you know, it's been cool. I can't complain. Just being grateful for life itself, because I complain about a lot of things, but you don't want to focus on those things.
You want to be happy, healthy, smiling that you're happy and healthy. Even when shit fucking sucks and you might want to stand on the edge of your balcony and just take a leap of faith and hope that I believe I could fly. But in real life, that slow motion moment is just you crashing to the ground because you thought you were cute. So you can't think like that. You have to think positively.
Yes.
Light some fucking sage, light a blunt, take a shot, eat some shrooms, whatever you like.
Take you a little spiritual bath.
Amen. No, now don't be taking no other drugs though to lift them spirits. No coke, no ketamine.
Yeah.
No. Don't be doing no crazy shit. But yeah, you know, eat a little shroom and tap into your artsy side, smoke a little weed and get a little funny goofiness and take a little shot so you can shake a little pussy feather. I feel like with those three mix, that's a undefeated mix right there.
Yeah.
No hookah, that's nasty. Unless you're a hookah girl.
I like hookah.
I like hookah if it's like a good flavor. I don't like mint. That shit makes me so nauseous. You don't like
mint? You gotta mix mint with something else.
Anything with mint makes my stomach hurt. I used to be a big hookah fucking thought. We used to have hookah parties every day after school. I had like 8 different hookahs. But I said, no, I gotta stop. It was really bad for the system. I felt like I was smoking fucking 100 pack of cigarettes a day. And my stomach was killing me. So I don't know, it's not for everybody, but I would do it if I'm in a hookah club. I'm gonna do it for a little cute moment, for the little Instagram. Be like, yeah, I'm in a hookah club, smoking hookah. But then after that, I'm like, bitch, take this nasty ass shit from me. Thank you. But I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all feeling blessed and highly flavored. If y'all ain't never heard of us or been here before, please do us a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time we post. Because we post and you have to know. Thank you. So first, before we get into the main topic today, we're going to get into the hot topics. Because, bitch, we love a good hot topic and we love talking shit about the shits. So, first things first, I really want to start off with this motherfucking submarine. Because these hoes is goddamn stupid.
This submersible.
Like, y'all telling me 6 rich men who obviously, y'all rich for a reason, so y'all obviously smart, should be smart. Y'all decide to go into a motherfucking submarine that has no exit. Because in the video that they went in before said there's no exit. Y'all go down there with a fucking Xbox controller as the control to come out and a little can to piss and shit in that's 2 fucking inches long. You big bike back bitches couldn't even fit in there and y'all breathing on top of each other the whole time. How do y'all think y'all was gonna survive in there without suffocating and run out of air in the first place? So my main thing is, my issue with the whole situation is the documentary comes out this Thursday. They allegedly died last Friday, but they actually had died the Sunday prior to that Friday. But that whole week they were just gassing everybody up with this stuff. So what do you think about this? Like, do you think it's a hoax? Do you think they're doing it for fun, like pulling our leg? Like, what's tea? Because I don't understand.
Honestly, I just kind of feel like look, you can never really understand what's really going on. You know, we just got to see what they telling us. Because, I mean, it really don't make sense. I feel like all the technology in the world, all the things that you guys have available to you guys, and you mean to tell me y'all was able to come and get these people before the time ran out? And then from the results of once y'all did go down there, y'all saw it was in pieces. So you mean to tell me y'all had something to actually go and find that down there, and you mean to tell me it was at the time, once the time went out? That didn't add up to me, because come on, we already know military use submarines and all type of things. This was a submersible. This wasn't even a submarine, it was a submersible. And I'm sure, clearly, since we have submarines that are bigger and more powerful, why didn't you guys
take a sub
and go down there within that time frame, like the minute that they went down there and it lost connection? Why did you guys wait? So to me, it does give suspicious. It's just something that don't make sense about it. And then all this documentary. How did you guys get a documentary that fast?
Because it was planned. Like, if we're being for real people, like, everybody already clocked the T. Twitter, everybody's clocked the T. Everybody's been, like, nobody's taking, like, besides, like, white Karens and stuff. They're like, oh, my God, sorry to the lost people. Everybody else is like, bitch, sorry to their families, of course, because death is death. But it's still like, they're fucking stupid. I'm not giving them too much sympathy because I know my big ass ain't taking myself underneath somewhere that say no exit. Once I heard no exit, then you add the fucking old ass 2002 fucking Xbox controller. I would have been like, are you dumb? Me? Baby, I'm not doing that. My thing is, I feel like it was planned because, not even because the documentary coming out Thursday, but I feel like the Titanic, how many documentaries we have of the Titanic? How many movies we have of the We all know about the Titanic. It's been over 100 fucking years since that shit has went crashed and motherfucking burned.
And the Titanic was planned.
So my thing is, exactly, so this seems like another planned thing. What? Now what's gonna happen in the documentary, we're gonna find a whole bunch of they're gonna, oh, well, they found this and this and, oh my God, shocking details. Just to fucking amp up shit and evidence and things that's probably been under the water that they've been know about for years. And now they're just trying to find something. All in the meanwhile, just distracting us from the all the immigrant people who died on that motherfucking boat. Crossing the motherfucking ocean. So nobody was talking about that. Y'all was talking about this. So it's giving cover up. It's giving, I don't know, because and it also is like, bro, if y'all going underneath the water, submarine, whatever, with no exit, automatically, it don't matter if it's the government, it don't matter who's even the company, they should automatically have security nearby. So another submarine close to come extract y'all if anything goes crazy. Or boats over the ocean or on the Coast Guard or something. Y'all didn't have nothing. Sense. Y'all had enough time to die down there. No, that shit that makes sense. So it's giving very hoax. It's giving very fake.
Especially once they said they had technology of they were hearing the noises or you know whatever noises they were hearing and the frequency of the water, whatever. You mean something y'all got that type of technology? Y'all took that long to go get them people? You know, y'all been when people was dead, or maybe it was planned to kill them. Who knows what's gonna come out later about what these people were working on? Because we already know that they do that type of thing. But yeah, it just didn't make sense to me. And then honestly, I just kind of feel like even in the contract they had to sign, it kept saying like they potentially could die 3 times. Why are you guys playing with the water? Why are you guys playing with the water?
We're not sick.
So many people and souls are in the water. I feel like the water is a portal. All these souls in the water that died, and y'all going down there for kicks and giggles. Experience, a tour, like be fucking for real. I just think that the water is something. And then this is another thing too. When you go back to researching and you do your research on NASA first was exploring the water before space, and they probably found some shit they didn't want to be like, oh, you know what, and that's when they start to, you know, oh, we're exploring space, right? They did it for a reason, babes. So, and why is it all this technology and all this shit we got in the world, why is it that we only have discovered 3% of the water? 3%. So, I think these people knew y'all should have been stopped fucking with the water. You know, just stop.
And first of all, let me tell you a couple things. Atlantis is real. Aquaman is real. Yes. Jar Jar Binks is real. All the motherfucking sea creatures from all that shit. The Loch Ness Monster and Little Mermaid. All of it. And then not only that, I feel like, I don't know if y'all watched the Black Panther movie, but we already know how I feel about movies and TV shows being related to reality. Yeah. Y'all better stop fucking with the ocean before Neymar bring his ass out that motherfucking water and try to kill us and want war with the USA because they want to be underneath the water sending submersibles. Okay. What the fuck is a submersible in the first place? I don't even know about a submarine. Okay. I till this day don't know what the fuck a submersible is. It don't make no goddamn sense.
It ain't no damn submarine. It's some other shit.
Not somebody getting their car broken into. But for real though, I'm like, honestly, that shit is, I don't understand. That shit is stupid.
And that's the thing, it's called a submersible. It's not even at the level of a submarine.
Not only that, but once I saw that in 3 different times in the fucking documents that says I have a possibility of dying.
Yeah.
This is not an extraction mission. This is not a military mission. This is not a going to see if we find different creature mission. See if something like that. I understand. Y'all were going down there to take fucking pictures of a boat that has been fucking crashed and burned for 1,000 motherfucking years.
I mean, there's so many things about Titanic you can just watch on your TV.
Just watch the fucking movie. It was a fucking boat that fucking crashed.
Yeah.
For whatever conspiracy theories it was a fucking boat that crashed. Yeah. Rest in peace, them souls. But what we gonna find under a fucking dead body? And we go, oh my god, 100 years. We're not finding Captain America under the water frozen.
No.
So what are we looking for? I think the government, the world, whoever the fuck is not the NWO, the NWO, New World Order. I feel like whoever the fuck is in charge of all this shit, they keep doing this dumb shit to try to distract us from shit that we
should be paying attention to. Because while that was going on, they put the lab meat, the chicken and all these meats are now being lab grown. And those people in the water. So it's like it's so many things. Oh, and California's new law that takes effect yesterday about the whole bond thing. You know, they're not going to hold people captive, you know, and have to make them pay a bond. If they get caught, whatever the case may be, they don't have to sit in jail and get bonded out. They just immediately go. Yeah. There's so many things going on.
But all this shit everything that's been happening these past couple months from the things like all the kids being wild and shooting teachers and fighting teachers, to the fucking the boats and the submarines and stuff, to then us to see that all this other shit from aliens to the immigrants and stuff. Yep. It's like y'all trying to distract us from the shit that's
really going on,
from all that other shit, because all this shit came out 2 or 3 weeks after them fucking aliens crashed in fucking somebody's Vegas backyard.
Right, while it was going on, because people were still talking about the submersible. When there were a few people talking about the whole the new law that started yesterday, July 1st, and the one, what was it, last week with the meat, it was already approved. So now we're going places and eating lab grown ass meat, even though I kind of feel like we probably was been eating that shit.
I feel like we would still.
Because to me, it ain't meat.
Some of these shits, I'm like, hold on.
Then there were people putting on Twitter, not Twitter, on TikTok about how they were like washing their chicken with apple cider vinegar, and her meat was falling apart like noodles. Yep. I said, oh my, I'm about to just get back on my fruits and veggies.
Let me tell you something. That's the trick. Always wash your shit with apple cider vinegar. Let that shit soak a little lemon.
Her chicken started to spiral like a noodle package. Like, it wasn't even cooked. It was just washed.
Yo.
I say,
that's how you call
her shit looked like it was a 3D printed ass fucking chicken.
That's disgusting.
No.
That's how you go with stuff. You wash that shit properly with the right stuff, and you see certain. That's how you see all the little chemical. I've just been like once I've had some shit like that happen with me, and I said, "Bitch, this whole shit is going out." Besides that, that shit is disgusting. They also said that there is like speculation that like you said how we probably already been eating a plant-based meat, and the speculation that instead of them putting on the package or whatever that it's lab-grown meat, they're just gonna sell it as regular meat. Like to kind of trick us, and then eventually later down the line be like, oh well, this was a lab meat and you guys didn't know, or be like, oh, accident package, something like that. Everybody was talking about that. I said, bitch, I would go completely motherfucking vegan. I love me some meat, but y'all not fucking with my stuff.
But anyway, I want to lose weight because I feel like just thinking about the things that meat is going to do to your body. Like if they see, okay, this food has been damaging us, let's take it a step further and give y'all some processed shit, and y'all gonna be lab rats, and it's gonna be a lot of people dying. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people dying.
I feel like it's gonna be that people getting sick.
Cancer, so many of these things is gonna start happening to people because when are y'all gonna realize just stop eating the shit?
This could be fucking.
Listen, honestly, air and water. Air and water.
Honestly, I've always said that I somewhat strongly believe that when the world ends, it'll be because of a zombie apocalypse in some type of capacity. Whether it's complete takeover, half takeover, it's gonna be some type of zombie apocalypse. This could be when
the alien apocalypse come, aliens just pick me the fuck up.
You think about it, between the vaccines and between this, they're trying to put all different types of shit in our body. Why? It's either because it's either some shit that's inside that forming into some type of chip or something like bad things in our body to
alter your DNA.
Because I'm telling you, I've been saying this since the motherfucking vaccines came out. All you hoes who were so eager to get vaccinated and all the boosters and all them shots, give it about 20 years. And when them hoes after 20 years start dying, regularly dying or whatever, from regular causes, and then they slowly come back to life, and we see them body bags start moving, and the ground, we're like, wait, but my grandma was here last week, and that bitch is walking in the fucking forest. It was because y'all want to take them motherfucking shots, eat that fucking lab fucking grown meat.
No.
I'm not playing that shit. I have a problem. I like some vegan stuff, and I like some Impossible stuff. Like I love some Impossible nuggets from like Auntie Anne's, Auntie something. It's really good freezer. It's really good. But still, like that's why I'm not gonna lie.
And even freezer shit, I'm like, damn. I love me a good freezer shit from Trader Joe's. They love Indian food, but it's about time. Because I was watching a TikTok too. TikTok is like the new Google. But they were saying like if you turn your stuff over to like the nutritional stuff at the bottom, it's been saying bioengineered food. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, and I'm thinking how you said
bioengineered, like the craziest snacks and freezer food has said is bioengineered. So it's like now we got the lab grown meat, and now we have bioengineered food. What can the fuck you eat? I'm like irritated. I saw that TikTok because now when I go to the store, I'm turning the shit over and I'm
reading now I'm about to read it. And some of them be having long ass fucking nutritional facts. I'll be there for a minute. Yeah. But that is unsafe.
But it's right at the bottom. It'll say it right underneath the facts. It'll say bioengineered food.
I'm sorry, but anything that starts with bio, I don't want it in my body. Not no
biohazard. Biohazard and biology is fucking with your biology, your whole fucking DNA. Like I just
every time I think about bio, I think about fucking Resident Evil. All that shit was bio this, bio that. All that shit was bad for everybody. All the motherfuckers died and turned into zombies with 3 mouths and fucking 4 heads and fuck. Girl, y'all on your own. In a second, I'm really about to get into the next spaceship onto the next planet. I don't give a fuck if we go to fucking Mars to figure out this aliens. Wherever's not here is where I want to go. Is the meat gonna be a worldwide thing or just here, America?
What the I don't know.
Because if it's just here, I'm thinking about moving to Canada. I don't know what's in Canada, but I'm thinking about moving to fucking Canada.
The fire's down. You know we burnt up.
Girl, you know the fucking smoke is back in New York?
It was just in Chicago.
I said, how is the smoke back after the fires was like 3 weeks ago? That shit is fake too.
They lying.
All this shit, they just trying to kill us, guys.
They lying.
I'm just playing government. We love you guys. We're just joking. We're kidding. Just in case we got fucking cameras listening, they're like,
they are listening.
911.
We got phones.
Oh yeah, that's why they are listening. Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? I hope you're feeling good on this Sunday. Love y'all. So while we talking about conspiracies, like can we talk about Jamie Foxx? Girl, give us a tea with Jamie Foxx, because I don't know all the tea.
It's just now they're saying that like he's not doing too good and people are worried about him, his health, and it's just like, but y'all just said a month ago that he was fine
and ready to come out with a TV show.
And now they're saying he's talking about he was playing that little game, whatever the fuck he was playing, but it's pickleball.
Like what black man play pickleball? Be fucking for real.
I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I ain't never heard of no fucking pickleball. And you mean shit what y'all do? I know it's not some rich shit. Because I know black folks who was rich too don't know what the fuck no pickleball is.
Black rich folks play golf.
Yeah.
With their white rich friends.
And basketball and football and baseball. They don't play no pickleball.
Pickle fucking ball.
No, that's not the type of balls. But you know, it was just more speculations that he's just not doing well, and it's just like, what's really going on? And I feel like they pay his daughter to say, oh yeah, he was doing good. I know that man wasn't doing good because y'all should have posted. Why somebody else got to speak for him? Why isn't he out since he playing pickleball? Record yourself playing pickleball. Blink twice, be okay. Like, what's going on?
Double tap if you're alive. I don't know, honestly. I've been finding a lot of stuff lately about a lot of the stuff that happened in Hollywood, all this stuff, you know, P. Diddy parties, all this stuff, whatever it is, maybe. And I said, you know, after finding out all that stuff, I said, maybe I want to know if Jamie Foxx is okay. Like, we got to hear from him. And if we hear from him, is it really going to be him? Because, you know, contrary to popular belief, look at Kanye West and a couple other people, Britney Spears, these people.
And it was always once they took a hiatus.
And they come back and they not themselves. I'm like, So will this be
And he
Jamie
taking a
Foxx?
hiatus, and you know.
Will this be Jamie Foxx, or will this be a paid clone because he was ready to spill some tea on some parties that was happening? I don't know, girl. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, P. Diddy, if you got my invitation, I'm coming, but only if you let me bring the camera crew. If I can't come in with the camera crew, we ain't going. And I don't want to come at night. I want to come in the early morning. I want to come for brunch time. I'm coming from brunch when the sun is out. And I need at least 8 people in the camera crew. Because if I come with just 2, easily distracted, I get lost from them, I go to the bathroom, done. No.
Never see it again.
8 people. At least 8 of them. But yeah, girl, that's fucking wild. But now let's kick it a little bit. Let's talk about fucking baddies and bad boys, bitch. Because the baddies fucking auditions, girl, they're so ghetto.
That's fun.
Zeus is so ghetto, it's so irritating. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining, but it sucks that it's entertaining because it's so fucking trash.
Yeah,
it's
very trashy.
Like nothing but arguing, yelling, screaming, like
fighting. And then I feel like, how do y'all be feeling when y'all go in there and fighting people and then y'all don't make it to the show?
Y'all just
and nobody remembers y'all because ain't nobody remember them fights like that. Like
what you posted on your Instagram and you got 12 little likes. Okay, congrats.
No one's remembering that shit after it's done. Like we see the new cast and we don't remember who y'all was.
And my thing is, I feel like honestly, me personally, if all this audition stuff would have been happening, like when I really wanted to be on Bad Boys or whatever, Bad Girls, whatever, I would have probably done it. But now I'm mature and adult now, and I wouldn't do it. And also because it's like a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
Seeing all them hoes that was waiting on them line, getting to the front, they're like, oh, none of y'all next.
Took a second.
I would, bro.
Man,
if I was one of them bitches, I would have swung them too.
Like you can't even be mad because you see all the people. I feel like they should do a little bit more personable. Like have people audition, send some videos in, y'all call up maybe 100, 150 girls
and do it like that.
And do it that way.
Yes.
And then they audition once they've been special because all these people that's coming from all walks of life but when they be looking a mess.
Literally looking like they just came out the motherfucking.
It just be a mess. So I just feel like why? Because we know for a fact none of y'all is gonna be on the show.
Literally, we know most of the time based off edit, we already know who's gonna be on the show. I'm pretty sure Krishan's sister probably gonna get a chance. I'm pretty sure we already know Mariah Lynn was gonna be on. Once I saw that bitch walking over, I said, "Be for real."
Come on now.
There was a couple other girls, and I was like, "Okay, we're gonna see them." Wheelchair girl, I said, "Girl." When she jumped on that floor and started splitting
and did the little handstand thing, I said, "Wow."
I had several different conflicting feelings. One was laughter. 2 was like, "Yes, bitch," and the other one was like, "Bitch, why you acting so fucking proud of doing a split, bitch? you it's not like you moving much." I'm like,
no, so
it's really ghetto. To me, I feel like the best person who's done like auditions right, even though it was during COVID, I think when Jocelyn did the cabaret auditions, it was the best because she did it just like that. She had the girls send in videos. She saw each video first and gave her critiques. Then to me, that was very properly done. And even though it was through Zoom, it was still like, okay, that's how you do it. Because then if she wanted to advance and do something how the baddies do it, it's like, okay, you already narrowed it down. We got to know a little about the girls. Before you put them all in the same room and they started to try to show out for no reason.
Now y'all just punching bitches.
For no fucking reason. And if I was there, I would have felt triggered. I would have left the minute I saw bitches fighting all fucking day for no reason. I would have been on edge. You got me waiting here, and then I probably won't even get seen or get a ticket for the next round.
So how does it feel to fight people and a complete stranger and
for no reason? And most of them based off the looks and how they was acting, and most of them was doing it just because that's just them. But for the other ones who was doing it, was giving very like when they were standing in line, they were like, "Let me see how you square up." Bitches said, "Let me see how you gonna square up." Not let me see you punch a bitch in the face. And I know exactly who you're talking about because she really. For no reason, just said, "Boom!" I said, "Wait!"
Like, why?
I said, "What's going on?" Like, y'all girls just really want your 15 seconds of fame, and I'm like, "Baby, you're not."
And that's why I couldn't do that thing because I'm like, it's just too ghetto.
And I'm like, not only that, but I feel like, okay, it would be realistic. I'm like, yes, I fully understand people when it comes to reality TV, especially, drama. That stuff is natural. We're humans. We all talk shit. We all do that stuff. All that stuff is natural, cattiness, whatever. But it's like, don't force it. Not only that, but it's like, even if y'all do end up on these shows. Ultimately, growth is always growth. Do y'all want to be these bitches who are just known for fighting and being so ghetto and all that?
Exactly.
It's the audition. Say that fighting shit from on the show when you're on the show already getting paid. So if you're fighting, it's like, okay, well, at least I'm here on camera getting my time, getting my confessionals, getting money, instead of just coming here for driving fucking 5 hours from wherever you live from to fight a bitch and get sent home immediately by security.
Exactly.
Y'all look stupid. Y'all look dumb. That guy, not I said the fox, because I don't. That shit is
the fox.
That shit is a little too motherfucking much. My anxiety would have been on fucking high the whole motherfucking time. Talking about high anxiety and people getting punched out of nowhere. Raspy.
Yes, he hit that flow.
Raspy.
So hard.
He got popped right in the nose. When Jonathan punched him, I said,
put the drugs and liquor down.
Yeah, he's definitely not on just alcohol. He's on some type of drug.
Put that down, because it just was. You should have just left the shit alone. Why you come to that studio already tweaking?
After just getting into all of them. Coming in still acting stupid. First of all,
have a knife.
I'm sorry.
I mean, even though they didn't show us a knife, but still, why do you have a knife?
I'm sorry. In my opinion, the same way, and that's the only reason why I kind of feel like with the curly hair boy, what was his name? I don't know, Mo. That's why when he popped on him, even though I don't like that sneaking shit, especially you can get that nigga shorter than you. You could have caught him 1-on-1. So I don't like that sneaking shit, especially after you just say y'all gonna just enjoy the night because you're in a club and still end up popping. It was stupid. Yeah. But I'm still like, if I was any of them, baby, it was on site. You come up in here with a knife. Now you're playing with everybody's safety. Yeah. Now you're playing with my time and my life. Now, the minute I catch you and the knife is not in your hand, I'm beating your ass. So I'm like, honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know how some of them was just sitting there partying with him. I would have felt like, get this man out of the section if y'all don't want this shit to go up and it's stuck in this club. Because that is ghetto, but at the same time, you already got me like this. We're in the club around other people. I don't know if you're going to shank me while there's nobody watching.
No.
You gotta get out of here. So,
but I do feel like if what's McCall didn't hit him, he wouldn't have did that.
If who didn't hit? Jonathan didn't.
If Jonathan wouldn't have hit Raspy in the club, he wouldn't have been on it because y'all was already just partying with the man.
Yeah.
You didn't stink him then, so it's like he always just sit the fuck down.
You know, it's like it's
like,
giving
a follower.
It's giving a follower, but it's also giving one of them boys in the hood who feel like it's kind of like a sense of like an ego thing. It's like, okay, well, I got a problem with this man, but I'm not gonna do nothing. But since somebody else did something, now I have to do something, because now you're gonna try me, say why I didn't do nothing. Yeah. Which is like, then do it when you feel like if you so concerned about your ego, do it before anybody else get a chance.
Yeah. You
look stupid, dude. You
follower.
A fucking follower, and that shit is corny.
Follower. And you know what else kind of irritated me to Prince? He would just like, boy, shut up, fuck up. Like I feel like he was doing too much of Raspy, but you went in the fucking grass when that other man was asking about his money. Talking about my anxiety, I don't like this and this and the third. Well, if you don't like this on this episode, it showed that you do like this. It really showed. Right. Why wasn't you somewhere in the grass then and left? You was up here arguing with me. I just kind of feel like you another one that's follower. Like, I feel like go sit down, Prince.
I feel like with Prince, I feel
stay the same.
I feel like Prince is, compared to Mo, is like less follower energy, because Prince is more. He doesn't know himself. He's still, after all these years, he's still a little lost, and he tries to like portray something he's not. Yeah. He's putting on this facade. Because again, in that moment, even if like with the knife thing, I would have hoped everybody would have been on his ass. That's just my natural instinct. But when him dragging everything else, and before when they was outside, I'm like, baby, you arguing stuff, but you're waiting till security's around and stuff and saying I'll knock you out and stuff. Like, so you could have popped that shit when he was in your face.
Shut up, because you didn't do it with nobody else. Just shut the fuck up.
With nobody else. And it's sad because I just wanted to like Prince so bad, but it's like, he does stupid shit like that, but it's like, I can't.
Because to me, I don't care if you try to find yourself or not, it's still no excuse. Yeah. It's still no excuse. Have the same energy with everything. You don't like this, it gives you anxiety, all these things, and a third when somebody's bigger than you on your ass, you're gonna go run, but now someone is smaller than you and you want to be on their ass. Like, come on now, you doing the same shit that was portrayed on you to somebody else. Like, no. If you don't like fucking arguing, you shouldn't be yelling at nobody else either. Because you was the same nigga in that grass, balled the fuck up in the fetal position, talking about you don't like this, it's negative.
I'll give you the money.
I like positive stuff. I'm quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, just if you that type of peaceful Zen person, then you should be able to, as a man, talk and have an adult conversation with Raspy before all that extra shit you was doing.
And I feel like, I mean, we still got a couple episodes left of the season, so there's a lot of things that could happen. But I don't see things like I don't see anybody really getting into it. I feel like it's gonna keep on kind of cliquish, and since I feel like it's gonna be like the whole house against one guy, one guy. Like it's sporadically. I feel like that's how it's been the whole season. So I feel like it's not gonna change. But in my opinion, I feel like I'm hoping that they see what everybody's saying. I'm hoping they're seeing everybody else's confessionals, seeing the shit they talk, and I'm hoping at the reunion that Prince back it up, Mo back it up, and I'm not talking about Jump, but he better back it the fuck up 1-on-1. I'm hoping Raz B don't pussy out the reunion because he knows everybody gonna come and beat that ass. I hope Anthony still come because he probably gonna be scared too to get his ass beat. And I don't know who else gonna come. And while we on Bad Boys 2, you know Lou, the one who went home, the skinny one who was always like Wagwan, pretending he was Jamaican. He I didn't know he was a porn star.
Oh, Big Lou?
Yeah, I didn't know he was a porn star. I said, all right. And then he was popping on Twitter.
He was on Twitter. Yeah, he was on Twitter. I seen that video. I was like,
I said, you look straight here. I said, why you acting so bottomish on the show?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I said, all right, Lou.
Yeah, it was.
I said, hey, Lou, how you doing?
Crazy.
I said, hey. And while we talking about ghetto ass people with no, that was a bad segment. I was gonna say with big dicks, but he don't know how to work it, so it don't matter. Blueface, Blueface, Jada, and Rock. This bitch Rock. I'm tired of him. Been tired of him. Rock is dumb because this bitch keep taking him back after all the shit that she get. You bitch, you got a baby. Think about that goddamn baby. You keep taking this man back. But anyway, so Blueface had texted this woman saying, "Get the fuck out of my house by the 3rd because I'll be back in town and I don't want you there. You got people. You get whatever." He said. I said, "Damn, you really kicking this pregnant girl out of his house because he wants Jaden again. He wants to get back with her."
That reminds me of just karma. Because he kicked Jaden and the kids out for Rock.
But it's
it just gives him karma. I just kind of feel like in these type of situations, and no, you know, I like Rock, whatever, but it's like a lot of women need to realize, like, when a man has to use you to get back at another woman, babes, it's gonna happen to you. That's who he is. That's his DNA. That's embedded in him. And for women to stick beside a man who's gonna do that to his own fucking kids and his baby mama, like, be fucking for real. What did you think was gonna happen to yourself? And I just kind of feel like women need to wake it the fuck up. Like, that shit don't be cute. When that shit happened, I feel like she should have been like, "Man, let me not fuck with the nigga because ain't no telling what he would do to me." That's what I feel like. And see, so many women, I feel like, be enabling niggas like that. That's why he do his shit. Because bitches are enabling him. His mama enabling him because you see how she talk. It's just too much enabling shit. That shit is not cute. Because to me, if a nigga could put out his baby mama and his kids,
he gonna do something to
running. Because you really are sick in the head. That's what it would be in my mind. I would be utterly disgusted in you because your kids. That
comes first.
That I just kind of feel like, and even I wouldn't even want no man to put me over his kids. Like, I feel like that's kind of sick shit. But women are out here that are like that because they have issues with their self and no self-love. And then on top of that, think about it. Like, her whole background with her, with her family, it's just like she allows this to keep happening to her because she's used to that. That's what she saw with her own family, and I feel like until these people heal themselves, they gonna keep that same shit. Yep. And even if she be like, "Oh, I'm done with him," if she don't really go heal herself, she gonna find another him. It's just gonna be a vicious cycle over and over. It's gonna be another cycle. So it's just like, to me, it's just like all of them are fools. They need to go see some help, therapy, and really just because it's gonna be real sad, and to see how they're gonna be in 5 years from now, who knows?
The saddest part is that they're bringing a child into it. That to me, I hate
children.
Like, I feel like fuck y'all, fuck how y'all feeling, and I'm against abuse. I'm not toxic shit, but if y'all want to kill each other, baby, do y'all. Don't do that shit to no innocent ass life that you're raising that is gonna have to grow up in that drama. Like, it's like y'all just so selfish in that sense. And it's just like, first of all, in my opinion, she should have had an abortion. She ain't ready for the baby. He don't want the baby. He said it on social media to everybody. He don't want the baby. So at this point, you're setting yourself up to raise the baby alone, and you're still over here fucking doing wild shit and fucking fighting people still. You're getting ready to do baddies east. Bitch, go on maternity leave. Stay the fuck home. Pick up that fucking leg. Take care of that motherfucking baby. Because what's gonna happen on Baddies East? She goes, that baby's gonna pop on the thing. It's gonna be a whole fucking storyline.
Yeah.
We don't care, girl. I can care if it's somebody like when Jocelyn gave birth on Love and Hip Hop. We saw Jocelyn for years. She grew by that point. We were ready to see her as a mom. She was ready to be a mom. Bitch, you're not ready to be a mom. No. So why are you sitting here? It's so stupid to me. That's one thing I'm so passionate about. People fucking with kids' lives, innocent kids. It's so dumb. And my thing is like, Jaden, bitch. Karma is, at this point, it's like, I don't know. I'm like, it's karma. What is karma sometimes? Because I'm like, or they just meant to be her and Blueface. Because it's just like, why y'all back together? Like, did you not learn the first time, or do you think this time something's real? Like, y'all gonna actually build something and have a family? Because even in they've been having interviews coming out lately and stuff, and clips been going viral. And I saw this one interview the other day, and he was talking about how he paid for her to get like her titties and her ass done or whatever. And it was just like their whole dynamic, that whole like little segment alone was just like very uncomfortable to watch. Like it was given like he was controlling and stuff, and you know she got a mouth, but when it comes to him, she's very like mute. I'm like, and then she thinks she a rapper, putting out a song, and subbing Krishan the whole time, rapping in her flow. I'm like, honestly, in my opinion,
it's a mess.
I feel like we're living in times where things are just weird as fuck. Because if this was back in fucking when I was in high school, middle school, first of all, bitches would have been fighting. Krishan would have beat that bitch ass for stealing the flow and all that. Then the bitch, Jaden would be at the hospital waiting for the bitch to pop and give birth and beat that bitch ass out the hospital until it's just too much. It's just too much weird.
It's a high ghetto mess.
It's too much weird shit. And even though we didn't plan on talking about it, I just want to real quick, since we talked about that situation, how women keep taking the same type of man. Summer Walker with Meech, man. Yeah. I don't. Now, that whole little shit with the little necklace, honestly, if that wasn't a red flag and that bitch want to still take him back, and then she tried to deflect and make it seem like just hilarious what she said about him being musty, and then they try to make it seem like she was in his inbox. Y'all just deflecting from the fact that, girl, this man, and I like Little Meech as an actor, and he's kind of cute and stuff, whatever. But that don't take away, and he is packing. I don't know if you saw that episode, but that don't take away from the fact that he ain't the one for you, girl. He's just another, just like all the other niggas you dated. He's just another one of that.
Because you ain't sat down and healed yourself.
Girl, she's always in a relationship.
Always.
Ever since London on the Track, I never seen or heard of that bitch being single.
Yeah, just because you switch partners, that just means you just distracting yourself from your healing journey.
Yo.
And you just have fucking kids, twins.
No, it does. You got 3 kids in total now, right?
Yeah, she got 3.
Like, bitch. And I got. Now, I don't want to. Now, one thing about it is sometimes things I say here be true. Sometimes, you know, my words bite me in the ass. But I could guarantee, give it about 5 months. If these two is still together within 5 months, she gonna be pregnant with that man's baby, introducing number 4. And at that point, I said, girl, all these bitches are stupid. What's going on?
I just feel like people in the world are too damn.
People need to really gain some self-love and fix them self-esteem issues, because I'll be there once I see
and them trauma. Like, people are walking around just walking traumas, like,
and it's trauma. The trauma bonding. Yeah, that's the biggest part. Y'all both got issues, and y'all think y'all could fix each other's issues, but y'all ain't even fixing your own issues.
No.
So at this point, it's 2 broken people trying to fix 2 broken people who can't even fix themselves.
And they're not even probably trying to even fix themselves. Some people are just content in that, and it just gives them like that, they enable them like, oh, I'm fine, you know, like this. No, it's not fine. You're not okay. Like, be fucking for real. You're.
And it's sad because when I was younger, I used to always think like, I would hate when people say, "Oh, this person's never gonna change." I'd be like, people can change. I feel like you can be old as fuck and want to change, but then I grew up and say, there's some people that just will never change. They're comfortable and love the mindset they live in, and love the life they live in, and swear that how they're doing it is right. And for some reason still be fucking up and doing repeating the same cycles. Yep. I'm like, well, babe, if that's
and I feel like those people in the world, they're the blueprint of this is what you're gonna fucking end up like if you do not do the fucking healing work.
They're a perfect example.
That's what I look at them people as. I just be like, I do not want to be like you.
But then the worst part is, since we live in a time where everybody's so easily manipulated and people like to follow the leader on social media, what happens is, instead of that happening, people be like, okay, well, I don't want to be like this. They follow the leader and be like, oh my God, I love her. I want to be exactly like this.
Yeah. No.
I'm like, girl, y'all completely ignored what you really supposed to see. You completely ignored what you really supposed to see for what you wanted to see.
Yeah, God,
because
God gave you your own journey and your path, your own body, your own mind, your own brain for a reason. Follow yours. You know what I'm saying? You can follow people that can really inspire you to find yourself, but you got to still do the work into finding who you are. Like it don't matter what you see or what you think is trendy. Figure out who you is. Sometimes a lot of people don't like to sit in with themselves in solitude. They gotta be around people all the time because it's just like they don't really like themselves or know themselves, so they gotta be around people that codependent stuff. And I just be like, I feel bad for you.
I don't like hanging around people who are codependent.
Yeah,
I don't like hanging around people.
I don't like that clingy type. I don't really like that. I just think that that's just codependent energy, and I feel like people who are like that, it's like your love comes from somebody else and not yours. It comes from needing it from other people. Like when you clingy and codependent, that's because you don't have love within yourself, and
you're looking for validation.
That'd be my validation, and that makes me be like, red flag, I'm gone, because I know for a fact I'm not gonna be able to pour into your cup. And I know for a fact if I'm pouring into your cup, ain't shit gonna be poured into mine.
Because your shit is empty.
Because your shit is empty. So I just think that clingy shit, codependent shit, run. That because people can find that with love bombing people who will love to fuck bomb out of your ass, and then they dip on you or they play your ass, and now you're a fool because you didn't know what true love was, and you were so onto they were clingy, they were buying me this, they were doing this, they were doing all the different things that they knew I was not used to, which is like love bombing your ass, and then you sitting up here heartbroken, worse than you were before because they've taken the little bit that you did
and
have.
Also you're building this fantasy, this illusion, this fake mind, this fake reality and where you think whatever your perception is your reality. It's like, no, your perception is your perception. We all perceive the world differently, but just because I see this like this and you see that like that don't mean I'm right, that don't mean you're wrong. We can both be right, we just see it a little different. And sometimes we may both be wrong, but people just believe that everything they believe is right. And I'm like, y'all can't live like that. Like, and don't get me wrong. Learn
from people though.
And don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like I'm one of those people that I'm super independent. But sometimes I feel like the more I grow as the learner, I learn to be like, okay, well, it's okay to be like, hey, even small things like how you brought me. I asked my girl for some laundry soap because I forgot to get some earlier, and she brought some, and I'm like, okay, but usually I would never ask. I just be like, fuck it, I'll go get it tomorrow. I'll go later when I have a chance. But I'm like, something small like that is fucking laundry soap, like it's like that's how it is. The next time you need laundry soap or you need something else is like that. Things like that is okay, but it's like, don't be that person that just expects always, always, wants always,
constantly needy.
No, that you can't be like that. It's yes, it is okay to take.
Like
it is okay to take in the sense that, like, when somebody offers you a drink, that's fine. Don't be.
But don't be a taker.
But don't be so willing, or don't just expect it. Like, take because it was offered, because it was like, okay, an act of kindness, and because okay, well, I'm just gonna take it because you offered. But if you didn't offer, I can get it myself. But don't do it because you're like, oh my god, I hope somebody. I'm going out like a leech. Come on, like, I hate them.
That's just like people just taking advantage. At this point, you're just taking advantage.
Yeah, like people I don't know, when they offer me shit, I say no. Because people will take anything and throw shit in your face and try to make it seem. I'm like, hold on, that's a big reason why, and that's why I'm kind of glad that I'm like that. I have that mindset because it makes me extra independent. Because I remember when I moved out here, I became cool with some bitch. Long story short, we stopped being cool. Mind you, messages, everybody who's been around us could testify. I never asked that bitch for nothing. She would always be like, we literally neighbors. She'd be like, oh, if you gotta go grocery shopping, I'll drive you. I would still go by myself, Uber back. I don't depend on nobody for nothing. I don't ask nobody to drive. No, if I do, it's like, we already going somewhere, whatever. I'm not gonna just ask you, hey, it's Tuesday, I know you're busy, but can you come pick me up, take me? So that's selfish. So we stopped being cool, and this bitch tried to reverse the script and said, he always asked me for everything, asked me to take him everywhere. He just, bitch, don't try to sit here and lie. Literally, the only thing I had asked you for in the 4.5 months of us being friends was for you to bring over your vacuum one morning for coffee. Literally, I went through the messages. I was like, I know I'm not bugging. I didn't ask, and literally nowhere in the message you could see me ask the bitch for anything. And the only questions I was asking was, how you doing? How you feeling today? Uplifting bitches. the people like to do shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's why, honestly, I'm glad that I am the way I am, because I'm like, I don't let a bitch get the opportunity to be like, oh, well, you needed me for this and that. No.
Yeah, no, baby.
So that's why I don't understand how those people who are so codependent and need that validation, need people and all that. I'm like, I don't know how y'all. Well, clearly y'all don't love yourselves, because that shit don't sit right. That shit don't sit right with me. No. Like even if my mom was to surprise me, send me $20, I'm like, yeah, maybe 20, but that shit bothers me. I'm like, don't send me money.
And then I hate it because especially with that codependent and clingy stuff, you gotta be with your partner all the time. Why do your partner gotta go with you every fucking where? Why do you gotta go with your partner everywhere they go? Like,
call them every shit. He just left the house. Why you gotta call him
every fucking second of the fucking day? Like, that clingy shit is toxic. Like,
it's not good.
It forms into toxicity, a big ball of toxicity. Like,
because then it goes when he don't pick up, there goes to jealousy.
I dealt with somebody like that. That's why I'm like, clinginess. I don't tolerate clinginess because it turns into toxic. I feel like you have to have trust in a relationship. And when you really trust somebody and that person really trusts you, y'all are not going to be on each other's asses 24/7 to the point you can't even fucking breathe because this person is like, where you at? Why didn't you answer my call? Why didn't you be like, rough fucking lax? Okay, I don't need you all up under me 24/7.
Not only that, it's like we're not teenagers anymore. No. I understand when we were teenagers, all you're doing is going home from school and possibly your little fucking 5-hour job after work.
But as
adults, come
with
on.
Shit going on, clingy is nowhere in there. Like
when people like, that's why I stopped being cool with a lot of people, because when they're like, oh my god, it's been a week, we haven't spoken with each other, we haven't seen each other since. Bitch, we're adults. We work. We got things we got to do. We got, we're not gonna see each other every day. This is not fucking high school where we can afford to fucking spend 7 days a week. One day out for lunch, the next day out for a party, the next day out to a fucking. We can't do that.
No.
If we're being for real, even when we're rich, even bitches who are rich, they not. Unless it's people who are. Unless people who are TikTokers or literally like making money off of being in clubs and stripping and things like that. Nobody's doing it. Rich people are motherfucking. They see their friends when they see them because they either making a bag together or this is the only chance they have available to link up. People, I don't understand. Y'all need to be a little more independent.
Yeah.
Because I hate me a dependent ass bitch.
Okay.
Hoe ass hoes. No, stop. Talking about dependency. Oh girl. So the boy shooting the man for the mother. Yeah. Now there was a lot of people mixed feelings, because some people were like, okay, well, why would she send her son to shoot him? Some people were like, yeah, as he should. Everybody has different backgrounds, so we all were raised up different. In my opinion, I feel like if I was in his shoes, would I have shot the man? No, I would have just took off and started fighting him. Of course, 100%. I'm protecting my arm. You punch my arm, we're fighting. I'm beating that ass. I maybe would have grabbed something like a glass can or something and bopped him on the head like that. But a gun and shot and killed the man, I don't know about all that for a punch. It wasn't like he found him like dragging his mom. He literally punched her and he saw the hit and was able to run in and do. I would have just boop. Not shot. He lucky he got away and didn't get arrested. He's so lucky, especially being black.
No, I disagree. I think that man got what he deserved.
Shoot him.
Yes, because in the video, and the mama had told the boy, like, you know what I'm saying, go get in the car, like, you know what I'm saying. But in Chicago, they was in the hundreds too. You shoot. Ain't no motherfucking fighting, because after you fight somebody like that, he's 14 years old. Motherfucker's gonna retaliate. So yes, you gotta shoot to kill a motherfucker. Okay, kill his ass. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm from Chicago, so I don't know.
I'm sorry. You got to, because you mean to tell me, and that's something men need to have the emotional intelligence, because that man hit that woman too many times in the face over some fucking words.
Wait, how many times did you hear that?
He was hitting her ass. She flew to the wall. He got to going boom boom.
Oh,
he got shot in the back. No.
Oh, so I take it back.
And that's another thing. No. That's another thing. Because now the woman is suing, the city of Chicago, as she should, because she got arrested with her son because of the people who were in that store. Because if you hear in the video, the girl was like, once he started hitting her, the girl he was with was like, oh, see, he told you to stop talking, like in agreement with what he was doing. Clearly lets you know that he hits on women, period. But the fact that they lied when the police came, the people who were the witness people lied and said that she was texting her son to come. told him to come and shoot. No, that's not
and
what
that was
happened.
the problem. There was too many
That's
different
not what
stories
happened
coming
once
out.
they came to the cameras, and that's not what happened in the video. If it was not for that video, they would be in jail right now because of lies. So that was fucked up. Those people, I feel like those people need to go to the fucking jail because y'all really sat up here and lied on them people. And I feel like he should have. I feel like that. I hope that is an example of, because these new men, these men my age on to whatever, they just don't emotional intelligence. Putting your hands on a woman, and he's 14. I feel like he sets the standard for the new generation of men to come in, because we need alpha men to come to fuck in and protect women. Because think about it, like I was watching it was like an older like mob movie, and I remember in the movie the guy was like, we don't shoot and harm kids and women. Where the fuck that get lost? That had got lost throughout the years. It's too many women, and if you look at the statistics, women are being killed more by men. No one's protecting us. Even you see the damn girl in the video talking about he told you, as if that was okay. No one sat there and said, stop, this ain't cool, leave her alone, she a female, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing. Just sitting around like fucking bystanders and not doing shit. And to me, I feel like all of them just
Which honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like it's crazy to me how we live in a world where so many people are so opinionated, have so many things to say, all this stuff, but it's like y'all really don't do nothing. And from like there's so many things, even from when we see freaking 2 cops attack one guy, but there's 100 and us around just standing around with a camera. If it's 100 of us and 2 of them cops, yes, you hit a cop, you're going to jail. But it's 100 of us and 2 of them.
Y'all could at least de-escalate it or something.
Or do something. I will never forget till this day when that boy died in New York, Junior, when he died in that whole video.
Yes,
the fact, with the machetes, the fact that everyone was just watching him, recording out their windows and driving by their cars and just watching. Ever since that day, I always said, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Unless I'm prepared and I know what's going on, I don't trust nobody. Because people will just sit there and watch and like they're scared to say something, scared to do something. And I'm like, bro, right now y'all either letting people die, y'all fucking up people's lives. Because again, if that was a different situation, that boy could have went to jail. And when I first heard of the story, because again, there's been like 3-4 different stories. That's why I'm glad she's suing them, because there's mad different stories coming out. So as you fucking should, in my opinion. But
could they lie? Like why lie?
I mean, for me, it's I'm kind of like a little bit like split with the lawsuit thing, because I'm kind of like, yes, do it because they did lie and stuff. But at the same time, I'm also kind of like, y'all kind of got off. You feel me? Like, and I got off, and like, obviously, rightfully so, he shouldn't go to jail. But it's like y'all good. Like y'all not. He just doesn't have to face jail time. In my opinion, I feel like how sometimes shit happens, and then people in the law and then people start tweaking things. This shit could bite them back in the ass and come back around and flip it on them. If just only because he's a person of color, he's black. That's my only concern. It's like how they try to flip shit and make shit like seem like so. This shit could end up fucking shitting them in the face, slapping them in the face if it goes the wrong way. But at the same time, I'm like, do what the fuck you gotta do, because this also could go completely perfect. You get that motherfucking money you deserve. You already got free. Nicki gonna pay for the boys' college. Nicki Minaj. So y'all good. Y'all could be the milestone of what's to come, like you said. Seeing people, young boys and people in general, step in and protect people, women especially,
be the new standard.
And do things like that. Now that don't mean everybody grab a gun and just go start shooting and stuff. No. But do what you got to do to protect. Because when I originally heard of it, I thought he just punched the woman once. That's why I was like, I'll just beat the man's ass.
He was knocking her ass out.
But hitting like that, I would have.
And then this is the most ghetto as shit that I have seen, and that's why I feel like that I felt no sympathy for him or his family, because when it came to his funeral, the girl, I guess the girlfriend, put his picture and it said "Knockout King" on there, standing next to his daughter. This is a man with 2 daughters. With that, as the little shirt, I said, see, this is the ghetto ignorant shit that I had mentioned. Like it was, I feel like men like that, and that's why I said he got what he deserved. Men like that, you have been enabled by your fucking mama, the girls, the women around you, your sisters, all these aunties, all that shit, because there's no way in hell that you thought that was okay. And then the people now, the family or whoever, the girlfriend, whatever, that's so distasteful.
And first of all, bitch,
so fucking ghetto. Distasteful. It's just like, didn't have nerve when people were saying like how distasteful it was. You talking about something now, I got 10,000 views with no dollars. Tell me some y'all just making me more famous.
Bitch, famous
girl, we don't even know your name. We still call you the girl in the video.
Girl, not even that. Until you just mentioned her right now, I didn't even know there was a bitch with him. But not only that, it's like, bitch, if you have all that energy that your man punched the bitch, I'm sorry, but
that's just so.
If you was a real bitch, you would have punched the bitch for your man instead of letting your man punch the bitch, because you a bitch and she's a bitch, so that just matches. Or the same way if there was a man arguing with you, I would hope he wouldn't let you fight him, and he would be the one to step in. So it's like,
just de-escalate the situation, because you could have just been like, it's not even that serious. Oh, but no, I don't even know what the fuck they're arguing about. It's not that serious.
But to me,
but you don't want to put your hands on a woman. And you
so me, it's like, bitch, if anything, you the one that look. Now I'm on her ass, because, bitch, now you look stupid. Because, bitch, you over here fucking gloating and boasting. But in all reality, now we really talking about it outside. I know there's a bitch in the video. You possibly could be the reason he was dead. Because had you stepped in and smacked the bitch or de-escalated the situation, he would have hit her, and the boy would have never shot him. So
if you go back to the video, when he first punched her, she was in the video saying, "See, he told you. That was her stupid ass in the fucking video." And I guess you guys seen what happens. Y'all sitting up here, keep y'all motherfucking hands off of fucking these women and kids, because I just kind of feel like I'm happy he's setting the tone. A fucking 14-year-old.
I'm happy he's free and he good.
Because if I had a child, I want my child to do the same thing. Because I personally, because even if my child would have fought him, that's a big grown ass man. I'm not trying to say but he's 14 years old. The way that little boy look, he was not going to win that battle, because I would have had to take that gun my damn self and shoot his ass up. So I think what it was justice, and I do hope she sues and makes some better laws or something. Like, even if they don't sue and get no money, but change some shit in Chicago, because this happened right after the what that new law they just had in Chicago. I forgot what the law was. The one that just happened in here.
The gun law.
Chicago was not the gun law, but the bail and all that other shit. Like whatever. So I just kind of feel like, and then they trying to beef up with the whole carrying shit. So get y'all fucking things to carry and conceal, because the world is just too wicked now, and people are fucking crazy. Is mental illness is running rampant,
and that's what I always said. I feel like
you gotta protect yourself, because who would have thought you going to get some fucking food, you was gonna get punched out like that, like by a fucking nigga? Like, it's.
I think everybody should have a gun, and I'm not saying not everybody should have a gun. People should get mental. I feel like before you get a gun, you should get a psychiatric evaluation first. Just in case. But I feel like everybody, after they pass that test, should have a gun for safety. Whether you're at home, you never know. If somebody break in and that person got a gun, you can't combat a gun with a pan, a fucking bottle, a broom. You gotta shoot back.
Who's
when you get into your car?
Who's robbing people's houses with no
weapon? Unless they're really crazy and we've been plotting on you, watching you. Then you getting in your car, you never know. It's dark. Somebody might. Y'all have to have your stuff ready, like something, because it's not. These streets ain't safe. And all we keep learning every motherfucking time is that people are just fucking wilding. Wow. I don't know what's in the water. Clearly the lab chicken is already getting to the head.
Some of these laws need to change too, because honestly, if it was not for that video, them people might still be in jail. About y'all just took what them people said, put it all over the news, all this other shit, like that shit. She can't even live her life. She had all them businesses, and it's just like, now safety and stuff is in place. It's like, it is too much, and I just kind of feel like the news channel, y'all shouldn't have been reporting no fucking story if y'all did not. Y'all were just so quick to report some shit. Didn't know what y'all was talking about, because y'all didn't believe some fucking liars, because they knew the motherfucking man was in the wrong. Y'all knew him and wanted to lie and make it seem like he was the one innocent. No, that motherfucking man put his hands on that lady. And it just, something needs to change. And something really needs to change.
And when it needs to change, a lot of times, like you just said, the news is a big problem. The news loves to lie. Loves to lie. Why y'all lie so goddamn much? Y'all job is to report the news. Y'all not here for entertainment. No. Y'all not here to fabricate nothing. Report what the fuck happened. Give me the details with the facts. Shut the fuck up and on to the next thing. But y'all now, instead of on these news things, they're more focused on entertainment. They want to have interviews and want to have fun games. Baby, that's not what the news should be. The news should be... The news, when I was growing up, I used to hate it, because every time you won the news, it was always something dark. People dying, people sick. But that was me young. But now as an adult, I'm like, that's what the news needs to be. I need to be aware of what's going on.
And I've had people waking up, because it was on Twitter. People were saying like... that the news be lying. Like, y'all sit up there and believe them, because how did y'all even get the information that she texted her son to tell him to come, to the third, and like all this other stuff? And it's like, how did the news get the information? I thought the phone companies and stuff and legal stuff had to be put in place first before y'all got proof of text message records. No, it was word of mouth from the people. Like, it's just like the news is not credible now, and some people like really be acting like the news is the Bible, and I think it's time to wake up. The news be fucking lying. Okay, that's why it says television. It tells a vision of what they want you to fucking know and hear, and that shit.
And not only that, but I feel like I don't like making things about race, but I feel like as people of color, we just have to be more smart, like in the sense that we have to be like, it sucks because it's like we have to think about all those things. We have to be cautious of all those things, because it's like things like that. Like, again, that shit, the news could have fabricated that to a way, and all that shit could have happened. So it could have made it seem like they were the antagonizers. Like, the kid was the problem. He could have been in jail and stuff. Thank God he's not. Thank God they're all good and stuff. But it's like that could have all been real fabricated and stuff because they want to lie. And for some reason, they love just making a mockery out of our people. Because I bet you if that was a white person, it wouldn't have been a problem. Because look at the look at all them shootings. Like the other day, some other lady was shot again by her neighbor, somewhere for something. All these fucking bitches been getting shot by their neighbors and dying, and their kids left behind and stuff. And it's always a fucking white woman and a black person. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But then there was another case that happened the other day where a black bitch shot somebody or whatever, and she's motherfucking facing all these charges, but the white woman let free. Like, it's just giving like, and I don't like making things about race because it irritates me when some people just it's black, but sometimes the world is sadly still very black and white.
Yes, it is.
The world is still sadly very black and white when it comes to news and comes to things like this. It is very black and white, and it's up to us to speak on it amongst ourselves and speak on our platforms and awaken people we can, because it could take that one white person that watches this and they're like, you know what, they're right, maybe I'm gonna start advocating or something. You never know. So y'all need to take the time to really speak on that stuff and stop using your fucking social medias and your fucking platforms to just fucking talk about sucking dick and cock, which is great. We love talking about sucking dick and cock, but we gotta also educate the girls too. Amen. And lastly, the BETs, girl. We're gonna end this on a high note. The BET motherfucking T's. The BETs was a goddamn fool. I didn't watch the whole damn thing, but the BETs was popular, and there was a whole lot of happening. Not Aretha Franklin.
Why did she forget those damn lyrics?
It was Aretha Franklin, right? That was her.
I don't know.
Who was the dead one?
Oh,
rolling on a river.
Tina Turner.
Turner's
dead one.
So Aretha Franklin was the one that performed it. No, Aretha Franklin's there too.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin. I forgot who she was.
Who the fuck performed that? I said, hold on.
Forgot lyrics. We got to edit this part the fuck out of here.
I said,
forgot. I be forgetting them people too.
BET Tina Turner tribute. Cause what the fuck?
Patti LaBelle.
Patti La motherfucking Bell. Girl.
Yeah, because I'm like, Aretha Franklin is there too. That's the one that Nicki Minaj said in that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. It could be funny in other cases. I can see a lot of memes being made out of it and stuff, obviously. But to me, it's kind of disrespectful. I'm like, the lady just died. Like, if you're going to pay tribute to her, pay it right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't get that song list the day of. So you should have really been practicing to really show up for the girl. Or what y'all should have done if y'all really cared BET, was y'all should have put together a whole bunch of different artists and made it like a fucking something fun like that, like a tribute to her instead of just one person. Yeah. Because it didn't give.
Because Patti
need to sit down. Yeah, Patti need to go to the retirement home, and she just needs to sit down and just talk to us. We like when she talks because at this point the singing ain't for her. JT over here throwing phones at Lil Uzi, and they over here talking about she's abusive to him and they feel bad for him, but he over here flirting with Ice Spice, and Ice Spice post that picture. Now see, Ice Spice, girl, we love you, girl, up in here on this channel, but girl, come on, girl, I know you're new to this social stuff, but you gotta be smarter than that. Don't be shady like that, girl. You can't be posting shit like that because that woman fully threw that phone at that man's face for you, because of you, and you decided to post a picture with just him. Girl, you lucky JT ain't beat that ass after that motherfucking award show. Yeah. But if she would have, she probably would have been canceled, because word on the street is Miss Girl probably got a little DD or DS. LODS. Allegedly, I don't know. The girl talk about she got possible Down syndrome. I don't know, but yeah, I mean the BET Awards, I guess they were cute. I don't really care for it. I'm not gonna lie, the BET Awards aren't like as good as they used to be. Mm-hmm. I feel like the last good BET Awards when Monique hosted. Ever since then, it's been dead ever since. So that's why I only watch the VMAs. Yeah. Oh my god, the VMAs are next month. That's exciting. But yes, whatever hot topics, hot topics. But I feel like we talked a lot about weird shit, and I feel like it brings in the weirdest thing of all: time. Is time real? Is time an illusion? Is time a construct? What is time?
I don't think time
is it spicy?
Is real.
Is it minty?
I think it's illusion.
Why do you think it's illusion? Elaborate.
You can't possibly tell me time is real. If they sit up here talking about something, they finna add an hour or some shit. What was they talking about a month or two ago? Where they was like, it's gonna be this many hours in a day now, and time is speeding up, and then we have leap years, and now February we got 29 days or 20. Like the shit don't make sense. How is it? How is it? Like it's just it don't make sense. And I just kind of feel like just stop fucking playing with time. Stop. It's not real.
I'm just like honestly. I don't know how I feel about time. I really don't know how I feel about time.
Why we gotta put the clocks back now? We gotta put them forward. Something just don't make sense.
Yeah, why does the time go back? Why does the time go forward? Yeah, like, all those things really just make me question.
Who made that up?
The question is, who is resetting the clock? Because yeah, we're resetting our own clocks, but who's resetting the whole clock that actually makes it? Right, who actually makes it go from 5 to 3?
Why is it this place 12 hours ahead, 4, 5? How are we in the United States and we different states and this is 2 hours ahead, this one behind? Like we're not even on the same time.
And it's not even coast-wise.
Like it don't even make sense.
It's not even coast. It's not even like this side and this side. No, because even if you go to fucking New Mexico's right next to LA and they're like an hour behind. Yeah. And still 2 hours ahead of the East Coast.
It just don't make sense.
It don't make sense. But I feel like a good thing about time is it's always changing. Yeah. Time is always changing. But I feel like has time changed for the better? I feel like time is weird because I feel like in the time we live in now, it's just like things are changing, but not in the best way. The government's fucked up. The world's fucked up. Prices are crazy.
The government been fucked up. We just now waking the fuck up to see. Now, I feel like we've been woke to it, but I feel like now it's really in our faces now. It's like screaming.
It's like, please notice me, and bitches do not notice it. Yeah. But I'm just like, everything I feel like time has changed, but I feel like things are just. I feel like they say within due time. Well, due time has been shit time. Yeah. Because everything has been like prices is crazy. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I remember when I was younger and you would go to the store, a little $5, get a little sandwich, a little bag of chips, and a little Arizona. Yeah. And you still have $1.50 left over. I remember when you go to McDonald's and there was an actual dollar menu. Yeah. Go to fucking Dollar General.
Now it says $1, $2, $3. Like
go to Five and Below and everything was below $5. Now everything's above $5.99. Okay. I'm like,
it needs to be 5 and up.
Nails, a set of nails used to be $25. Now, just to put the nail goddamn on without any colors, $80 fucking minimum.
Yeah, everything's.
I feel like time has changed.
Everything's going up. Even like I went to go get my nose ring pierced, right? So I did not know. I didn't even need to re-pierced. My hole actually just shrunk. It didn't close up. It never closed up. But I got there. I'm like, oh my god, it's re-pierced. And I had it there for like 7, 8 years. I've had it since like 20, 21 or whatever. Yes. And I go and I tell her, I'm like, I gotta get a re-pierced because she's like, how long you had? I'm like, maybe over like 7, 8 years. And she was like, oh no, it's just still be open. I'm like, girl,
7 years, damn.
So she put the needle, like it wasn't a needle, it was like something in my nose, and like the thing was really, really tight. And it was like $25. And I was like, see, you didn't even pierce it, and it was like $25. And I'm like, that would have been like $10 a couple of years ago, maybe even $5. But I still paid it because the piercing was. If I would have had a re-pierce, it would have been like $55. I'm like, damn, piercings are now like $55 too.
Girl, I don't know if it's just a California thing. I'm waiting to go back to New York to get my piercings because here I'm not doing it. The price is crazy. I work at the tattoo shop now, whatever. Now it's this new one downtown, and they have first of all, that location is beautiful, and they have like specials. So the fact that they have specials and these are still the prices, so they say it's $10 piercings, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I should got one. I was like, maybe I should got one like on my lunch, whatever.
Yeah.
Girl, $10 piercings is just for them to make the hole in the ear. Then you have to pay for the actual earring that you're putting in the piercing. Then you have to pay for the actual back piece. You got to pay for a back piece. That doesn't come. First of all, when you get a piercing, that should already automatically come with the earring, earring like, surgically, and then the back piece. Bitch, y'all said it each sold separately. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And that's not the only place I know out here that do it like that. Like even tattoos are fucking crazy prices. Yeah, that's why I haven't got no tattoos out here, because even like a small fucking word is fucking $350. I said $350 for 5 little letters on my fucking. I'm like,
I was like, damn, this was, I mean, even though it was $25, I had it, but it's like still like, damn, this wouldn't have been. You didn't even pierce it, you just poked it through. You know what I'm saying?
It's disgusting. I'm like, it's nasty. Yeah. And I honestly, I feel like, and you know what else? You know what the big fuck up on time is? Social media.
Yeah.
Social media done fucked up time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, but for many reasons, either people spend too much time on social media, or I don't know. I feel like social media is like a big part of why time's fucked up. Especially like things like Sprouts. You see, with time, there's such thing as quickness, and TikTok has fucked up Sprouts for everyone who likes Sprout sandwiches within a quick time.
A quick time.
It wasn't like a month, but no, they posted that video within the next day. They said, "Yeah, sorry, we're raising prices. And if you want cheese on your sandwiches, an extra $1.
Like,
cheese, an extra $1.
Yeah, I don't want too fucking much.
So what I was supposed to get a sandwich with just fucking bread and mayonnaise? Because even the meat, sometimes you got to pay an extra $1 for it. I'm like,
the economy is just falling.
The economy, and if we talking about it, okay, now I know this has nothing.
And that's why people are stealing.
Who's stealing? Oh yeah, that's why people stealing.
Yeah, people are stealing because some kids just recently went into, I forgot what store, but trash bags, and the security just let them take it.
Some security let it happen, and I feel like when shit is so expensive as it is, if somebody's taking a little pack of meat from the supermarket after they just spent fucking $50 on fucking nothing but cheese and bread, baby, take that pack of meat because you just spent $50 on nothing but cheese and bread. That should be it. To me, I'm just like, I don't understand why everything is just so fucking expensive. You go outside, you buy one fucking bag of groceries, and that shit literally will be almost $100.
Shit is expensive, and these jobs is greedy as fuck. They don't want to pay you.
That is my main issue.
How are people going to fucking keep up with the shit? They need something. That's why people are going to be stealing.
Why is minimum wage still $16.50? Why are people still getting paid $16.50 to work at jobs? 8-hour shifts.
I think minimum wage should be $30.
I think so.
$30. I think even $20 is not enough, because once the taxes come out, you have absolutely fucking nothing. Like $20 now an hour compared to like $20 an hour like 6 years ago is a big difference. A big difference, because we are not in the same economy anymore. When you think about it, 40 hours a week at $20 an hour, that's what, $800? Subtract that, okay, 800 plus 800 for the next 40 hours, you get to 80 hours. That's what, 1,600. Taxes damn sure taking about 4, and the rent is 1,100.
So what you got in your pockets?
Nothing, because your gas, your fucking car note. Now you gotta fucking pay that shit with your next paycheck. You gotta call the people up and tell them I can't pay you until 2 more weeks.
And then maybe you might have to call them back after them 2 weeks and say I gotta push back another one because I gotta pay my phone bill. They're gonna shut it off. And I'm just like, I don't understand how shit is like
groceries.
And it's fucking insane because it's like, and that's it's like there's no compromise.
Decline your way because you making $20, and they said that's too much, bitch.
I said, bitch. Well, that's why. You got a lot, girl. I said, that's why you said I'm unemployed. All the access for a little letter and say, and that's not me spilling no tea. That's just, I'm not saying I do this, but I've heard
that's what they say.
That's what they say. You just lie on the little food stamps. But baby, I don't even know why people listen. I don't give a fuck. People say my food stamp card, how fucking yes, I got this food stamp. Let me tell you why. Because them little $200 is still not even touching what I need a month. Because them $200 is only feeding me for a week.
Yeah.
And that's only if I'm by myself. Because you guys used to having company, they go to juice and the water. They go to snacks. They go to that shit don't last. No. And for me, it's like there's no medium. It's like everything, and like, you can't go buy a shirt because a $5 shirt that used to be a $5 plain white tee is now $25 plain white tee. Nothing but a fucking V-neck. And then
that once you wear it one time, it's over with. It's dirty, it's dingy, and then you never get it white, fresh for real. Then you put it in the dryer and it shrinks.
Then you can't go out to eat because food is fucking expensive. And you go out to eat, and then
why eat?
Anytime you go out to eat, the minimum you're wasting is $20.
It's at this point, why even eat? The food ain't even fucking real.
And then what happens is you end up starving yourself anyways because you waste that $20 and you hungry, you ain't eating nothing all day, but you gotta sacrifice half the bowl to save it because you said, "Bitch, I spent $20."
Wait a minute. the food is bioengineered and it's lab grown ass shit, and it's expensive. You feeding us fake ass food and it's expensive. That's really, y'all are really fucking us in the ass. They are really fucking us.
Hard.
You really tell me this shit ain't even real and it's expensive.
They're fucking me so hard, I stopped liking anal. I don't even, when boys want to, I'm like, don't even talk about my asshole. It's like,
the government is really fucking us.
It's ridiculous. Like, and you would think that time just gets better. No. Every day it's something new.
Yeah.
Every day it's some new bullshit. Every day some new law. Every day some new death.
Yeah.
Some new fucking price.
Every
fucking day. It's just like, I don't understand.
Something.
Like I don't.
They really want us to just live in fear.
And it's like, how are we supposed to enjoy our time?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I feel like that's why we live in a time where everybody feels like time is passing. Post-COVID, especially because I feel like COVID, everybody obviously declined. Nobody was working and stuff unless you got PPP or like unemployment. Then you was making money. Besides that, you wasn't making money. I was like, me too, girl. I said everybody in New York had that unemployment check. I don't know about the PPPs, but I know the unemployment checks was coming in queue every week.
Yes,
every week. But besides that, we got out of quarantine. Once they start doing all that stuff or whatever, it's like, okay, well, now you gotta make money. So now it's like not only is people catching up on lost time, but people also trying to find a way to navigate living life, but still being able to work and have a work-life balance and not overwork themselves and not be stressed out and not fucking go insane. And honestly, if we think about it, all the shit that happens, even though, you know, a lot of shit is fabricated and shit is like planned and stuff, people going crazy. Not only but people going crazy because we have no choice. It is hard as fuck to not go insane when you know, oh my god, my rent is due, I have to pay it. But I just got my paycheck and it's only $400 for the week, and my rent is fucking $1,000. Now I gotta wait till next paycheck, but then that's 3 more bills added on. Then I gotta stress on extra. It's like things everybody is dealing with it. Literally, unless you're rich, you're dealing with it.
Yeah.
Like people like to sit there and flaunt their little money and stuff with us because you're scamming or because you're sucking dick on OnlyFans. Besides that, everybody's working 2 to 3 jobs. People are fucking working regular jobs, leaving their jobs after working from 7 to 3, and then going for Ubering from 3 to 10. And getting 2 hours to sleep before the next shift.
And then Uber's a fool too, because Uber and Lyft really be taking your money too.
Everybody's taking the fucking money.
Everybody's like,
I'm like, baby,
it makes you not even want to do that.
That's why I don't like working for motherfuckers, because it's like y'all taxing and taking my money that I worked hard for. Baby, did you come in and step in for that hour of money you took out? Did you come step in for that hour for me to go take a break? Did you come work that hour, or was I up in here slaving for that hour? So why the fuck are you taking my money out of my paycheck? To me, I don't understand how this shit is working. I don't understand. But I do think time is a big thing, cause I'm like a big joke, because time goes by fast too. That's another ridiculously fast. It's already July. It's already July.
Yeah.
I literally feel like it was just yesterday we were just bringing in the new year.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like, it's already July.
Okay, and it was raining on fucking New Year's out here.
It's already fucking July. I'm like, this shit is fucking insane. We're about to go into 2024. The other day I was having a conversation and I said I can't wait till 2023. And I was like, oh bitch, it's 2023. 2024 is next year. In 2 years, California's gonna be underwater. I'm still not.
I wouldn't say 2. I would say about 5.
Well, I already said between the speculation says it's gonna be most likely 2025, but I don't know. They said the big one, like the earthquake. So I don't know if it's gonna be on the water or if that shit's in San Andreas Fault.
Go ahead, push that back 5 more years from this year.
I said. To me, whether you want to keep push it back 5 years or keep it in place, I need to put a pedal to the metal, get rich before that happens.
Yeah.
Because
I know for a fact I'm getting the fuck up out of here
before that, and I'm not leaving this place
because I don't believe
bag.
that's going to happen.
Yeah, it is going to happen. Parts. But I'm not leaving California until I got a bag and I'm that bitch.
I don't want to parts because I feel like the universe is really going back into what it was before. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this was probably water. Yeah. And just like how the Euphrates River is drying up, and oh my God, the people on TikTok are really like the Christian talk. And they're saying like, God put the devils under the Euphrates River and it's drying up, saying they're going to come back out and demons are going to be on the earth. We already got demons already on the earth. They're already here.
What y'all scared of? Y'all are the demons.
Yep. Your families, your friend circles, your fucking teachers, your fucking doctors and nurses that are killing
your fucking kids,
fucking innocent people. I mean, the pastors, they're
everywhere.
Here.
The demons is everywhere.
They're already here, baby.
It's literally giving fucking. You remember how you said you want to watch that show, Secret Invasion, the new one?
Yes.
Literally, that to this day one of my favorite comic books ever. Like that whole series, but because of that reason, like it's literally like in that comic book we find out like most people you walk in on the daily. It's not human.
Yeah, they're not.
They're shapeshifters or another being and stuff, and you don't know that. You may think that that's your, but that you really know that motherfucker, but they
know.
And that's why a bitch like
me. And some of them be related to you too.
And you know what I like to do sometimes on purpose when I get that feeling that somebody ain't real. Now I can't say I'm pretty sure I've come in contact with lizards and all that, especially being out here in Hollywood, which I know for a fact. I done talked to somebody that left and got up in that car and shifted to a different color or a different person because I know for a fact, but I'm just like, that's why I always like to ask them things or start bringing in those type of conversations. Because a motherfucker who's a demon or a shapeshifter and stuff, like you bring in certain conversations, you see the uncomfortability or whatever. If they're not willing to talk about it, baby, something's up and the jig is up, and I clocked that to you.
Well, they make it seem like you crazy, like you really believe that? You think that?
They're like, girl, you believe in aliens? I said, yeah, girl, do you not look up at the sky in the middle of the night? Because if you did, then you would.
Did you not read the CIA documents? That was a confirmation.
I said, what the fuck? That's hanging off from the hood though, but just said, boy, I said,
you know, July moving around the corner, they pop. Yesterday was a fool. I went and sat on my balcony because it was a nice little show.
They were having fireworks. They haven't done that over here. They've been popping them during the daytime.
They popped it yesterday, last night. Who's watching it? Y'all is really outside.
I wish they were like that over here. They popping it during the daytime. I'm like, bitch, who's watching it during the sun? Pop it at night. In New York at this time, listen, once Pride comes, the whole summer they pop it. Down from June to fucking September they pop it because you got Pride, you got 4th of July, Puerto Rican Day Parade, and you got the Trinidad Parade, Soca Fest, all that stuff. They pop it, and they're not doing shit here. 2 little fireworks, and I'm like, okay. I was with somebody that they popped the fireworks, then bitches thought it was a gunshot started running. I said, y'all don't know the difference between a gunshot and a firework? Yeah. And then I said, I don't know if that tells me a lot about you if I just have problems. Because I don't be jumping. I just be like,
yeah, no, Dior be barking. Really? We was on the balcony, and when it had first popped off, I was in the room. And I'm like, let me go see what, whatever. I go on the balcony with Dior, my little dog. And literally, it scared her so bad. She was like, yo, but the way she jumped when it popped, oh my God, I was like, this dog is tweaking.
You said, girl.
She just kept on barking. I'm like, just go in the house, babes. Just, you killing the vibe.
Just go hide.
You killing the vibe.
Girl, that's why when I meditate, I leave this bitch away from me. Because I be meditating, really? She just want to climb up on me and jump up on me. I'm like, girl.
I let Dior. Well, when I meditate, because I meditate in my bed, I just let Dior lay on me sometimes. Yeah. Like, just lay, but don't do too much. Because when I meditate, I make sure the sun is out. Yes. And Dior love to do a little sunbathe. And I said, this is how you can tell animals are really connected to the universe. Because every time, even when we're on the balcony, she will lay out in the sun. Yeah. Just be like, literally so cute. So I'm like,
she behaves best in the sun. Earlier, I caught her just a little bit like her body hairs like her car face, but I was tired. The fucking wind, I didn't know it was that windy, but I ended up sitting on the balcony first time to cut her hair. I was like, why not? That's why I had to stop because the hair was flying everywhere. I said, I was like, yeah, we'll do the rest tomorrow. But I was doing it. That was the first time she was calm as fuck because the sun was beaming and hitting her, and she was just like.
Yes.
I said, bitch, who do you think you are?
When some come out, they just be like.
They think they're that girl.
Yes. And then they be laying out like, you gonna be laying out like this with her little
side. Like, this one, I be catching her sometimes just on her back like I be having to look at her. I'd be like, I don't say that. I just watch her. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's breathing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
I'm like,
she's
it'd
fine.
be so cute when I do it. Like, okay. But they said for some reason Yorkies love to sunbathe. Because this is like a little Facebook group on Facebook, and they have like people posting their Yorkies, and people like, look at the Yorkies sunbathing. Yeah.
Well, ever since I had a Yorkie, I noticed that Yorkies are exactly what they're deemed. Bougie dogs. They're bougie dogs. They live in bougie fantasies. And I knew once I met this bitch the first day, I said, "Oh, she thinks she's that girl. She thinks she's that girl. Literally, she loves.
They bossy.
She loves outside. She wants everything her way. She wants to be groomed, coddled. She wants to. If I say lay down, she wants to play. Bitch, we playing. Yeah. If I say let's play and she want to lay down, bitch, she's laying down. And I'm like, and then that's the problem because I'm the same way. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, if I want to lay down, I'm laying down. So lay down. And that's where we clash heads a lot. Yeah. Because compared to my other dog, he has my personality traits 100%. Like he's literally, you see him and you think that's my child. Like he's very like to himself, wants to be by himself. He'll play yes here and there, but he likes to chill by himself, does everything by himself. You see him literally like he'll use his paws to grab shit, all that. Yeah. I'm like, all right, nigga, you smart. This whole over here. I mean, she still got some growing to do to gain to the smartness, but attitude-wise, she has a little bit of my traits, but like mostly just her traits of being bougie and all that stuff. Yeah. So it's like, well, this one's high maintenance, the other one's too independent. So I'm like, with the other one, I'm like, Brody, please come lay with me, come cuddle with me. Like, please, I'd be having to beg that nigga to lay with me. Yeah. With this bitch, I'm like, please leave me alone. Yeah. I'm like, please go over there.
Especially when I go in the bathroom, like, why was you in here? She will literally, I'll be on the toilet, she will literally bring her toy to my feet as I'm on the toilet. Oh. And be playing in her. Get out.
See, this hoe know better now. She'll try to follow me in the bathroom, but once she sees me look at her, she'll just move back, like slowly. And then she'll just like sit like right in front of the bathroom. And for some reason, I don't know if like our Yorkie's do it or if, like she has this weird, like this one niche, but like she loves sitting like with one paw in the air like this.
Really?
I swear to you now, like whether it's in trouble or like she's like trying to like see what I'm doing, like she'll just literally be like this, just like stuck. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Put your paw down. It's like the please. I'm like, just put your fucking paw down. You're not coming in here while I'm taking a shit. Because when I first had her, when I first got her, she thought that when I was taking a shit, she can take a shit. One day I was shitting. I guess she smelled it. She can't see it. I guess she smelled it and she sat right next to me in the bathroom and started shitting. And I said, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? So now I don't let that bitch in my bathroom at all. Yeah. The only time she come in is when it's time for a bath or to brush her teeth. Yeah. Besides that, baby, stay out. I don't play no games. But yeah, girl, time.
Time just flying past, just like how the sun just went down.
What's your favorite time? Like time of year? Like what's your favorite time of year? Like it could be month, season.
I like summer and fall.
Really?
Yes, I'm a fall baby, so I love the fall.
Yeah.
I like it when it's not too hot, not too cold. That's like perfect for me. Summertime is cool, but I feel like summertime always makes me want to go outside. I be feeling like bored a lot if I'm just in the house too much in the summertime. I'm like, I gotta get up out of here. But fall time, I love it. It's like the perfect.
Yeah. See, that's honestly why it's kind of weird being out in California, because it's like living in New York, since we have 4 seasons. It's like just like that. It's like when it's winter, I don't have a problem staying inside because it's so goddamn cold. I have an excuse to stay inside. When it's sweater weather, you have the choice, like 50-50. But out here, when the weather's mostly nice all the time, it's always very hard to stay in. But yeah, summertime is definitely like, bitch, it's hot. I should be outside, having a good time, sipping a margarita with the girls, shaking some pussy, because I feel that's what the summer's about, traveling and stuff. But yeah, sadly, in the times we live in, a bitch got to spend her time focusing on making money and focusing on strengthening herself and her mental, because if not, then I'll be outside like a broke bitch at the bar. It's like, hey, can you buy me a drink? Being one of them dependent people and
having to
fucking leech for a free fucking drink. Do anything for a free drink. I know a lot of hosts who do shit like that. That's stupid. But my favorite time of year is definitely sweater weather. I love a good fall. I love a good spring. Like the transition between September and October, beautiful. Yeah. I love that time. And the transition between March and April, love that time. Like those is like peak.
Yeah, because I feel like those times you can dress more too. When it's summertime, you just be like, I want to wear this, but I feel like it's gonna be too hot for this. And then it's like, it's like fall time is the best time to really throw that shit on.
Yeah, summertime I feel like it's harder to serve fashion unless you're going out. Like if you're going out like to places like okay, easy because it's like show a little ass, show a little
like
titties, a little glitter. You giving, you serving, turning the look. But it's still like in the summer, like you said, it's so hot. It's like I'm just gonna throw in shorts and a shirt.
Yeah,
like exactly. Why am I gonna do all that?
You just want to just be comfortable with a cute little dress, a little maxi dress. You know what I'm saying?
With a little smoothie booty jiggling and a little fruit bowl, a little salad, a little healthy stuff. Because I don't know about y'all, but in the summertime, I don't like greasy food or like nasty junk. Neither. If I'm in the house, that's different. But if I'm outside, it's so hard for me to eat.
Now, I will say that's the best thing about summertime because it do make me feel like I want to eat more in the house. Because I've been eating more in the house. Like, I really ate more in the house this week. I haven't really eaten now because I'm like, I don't really want that.
It's so nasty food. And it's hot. Ugh.
But I will say I want more sweets now.
Yeah, I feel about.
I've been stalking that churro lady. I need the churros.
That churro was good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Ice cream and them churros.
That churro was really good. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. I think I'm like that too in the summer. But I feel like because we sweat and because of the heat and stuff, you build in the summertime. You build that metabolism to eat faster. Because like in the winter and stuff, the only way you're really getting ready to eat is by shitting, like to make space. But in the summer, you're even if you go down to the store, you're sweating a little bit because it's hot. So that makes you get hungry. It's weird, but it's like in the summertime, I can eat all day. But the difference is that's why I like the summertime because even though I can eat, it's not like eating junk. In the summertime, I literally only want things like fruits and frozen stuff and like ice cream and stuff. If I'm gonna eat a meal, if I'm eating something like heavy, it has to be in the house because outside I'm just like I want to pick at things. I'm not eating pizza in the heat. It's too nasty. I can't eat a burger. That's too nasty. Only thing I can eat outside is probably a salad. Maybe some French fries because you pick at it with your nail, clean real quick. It's easy. But I don't really like that. But yeah, girl. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode or whatever. It was a little cute. Do you have anything to tell the girls before we go?
Enjoy y'all fucking summer. Turn up.
Yeah. Turn the fuck up and
heal yourselves. Stop avoiding and neglecting, your toxic ways. Fix the shit up or you're going to be like them old, angry ass people in the world projecting a bullshit onto others.
Fucking nasty ass people. And I feel like it's fucking July. So just enjoy your time. If you're working, work. If you're traveling, travel. If you're being a whore, be a fucking whore. Just enjoy your fucking time because come September, and for the working hoes who's working during the summer, shout out to y'all because we, bitches like us, is nonstop all year long, 12 months a year. But to the hoes who actually get a summer vacation, gets a vacation at this time, enjoy because come September, bitch, you're back in the office. So just have a good time. Stop being, just kiki. Don't do drugs. Not if I do drugs, but don't do crazy drugs. Yeah, don't do hard drugs. Do fun drugs. And if you're at a festival, I could see a little ecstasy moment, a little Molly, but bitch, don't be doing no fucking weird stuff and weird white stuff. This stuff. Maybe I don't. Is coke a bad thing?
Coke, yeah. You seen what it did to Jocelyn? She slapping niggas and shit. You turn into a monster. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, for some people, coke is a bad thing.
And Chris Brown.
Yeah, coke people. I just guess my tolerance is just so high. I just feel above. I'm just like, that drug, nothing. It was a Tylenol. I'm like, it was nothing. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow us on our social platforms, on TikTok, Instagram. Follow us on Bigo because we're both Bigo hosts. So catch us on Bigo. Yes, and you can catch me at the HBIC or Jayhbic everywhere else. TikTok and Instagram, and catch us on Headbitchproductions on Spotify, YouTube, IG, TikTok, everywhere, girl. Anchor, not Apple yet because them fucking alpha shits. I don't know what the fuck that alpha coding is. I need a fucking like a computer person. I don't know what the fuck that means so we can decode that. But hope you guys enjoy. Pop that pussy and we'll see you on the next one. Bye y'all.